welcome back to Drawing for Kids. To start off, let's go over what material you'll need. You need some Crayola markers, which you can use any color markers that you like. Next, you also need some paper. In addition to that, you'll need some black markers, such as Sharpies. Okay, so as I'm going along, I'll go step by step on how to draw this character, but I really like to invite you to add your own little twist to it to make it your own. There's no pressure to necessarily draw exactly what I have, but let's use that as a guidance to see what we can come up with. As always, remember to add in a little bit of your imagination to make it your own. You can do this drawing with your family and friends, and at the end of it, maybe check out how everybody's drawing turned out at the very end. Are you ready? So we're gonna get started. For today's video, I am doing another Pokemon, and it is a grass poison type Pokemon. Can you guess which Pokemon it is? Well, let me tell you, it is one of my fan favorites. At least for me, it is the Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur was first introduced in the first generation in the Pokemon franchise and is known for its unique combination of plant and amphibian features. Starting off with its head, you can see I'm going to do a large roundish head for Bulbasaur. I've also added in some pointy ears on the top. And then next, I'm going to start working on the facial features for Bulbasaur. I'm just contemplating, I'm like, do I want my Bulbasaur to be happy, sad, surprised? What kind of emotion or story am I trying to tell with my drawing? So starting off, maybe I'll draw Bulbasaur's like eyes. And I want it to be kind of like a silly Bulbasaur. So I'm going to draw these large eyes. And then from there, I'm going to draw another circle for the other eye. They're not exactly the same size for these circles, but that's okay because I intend this to be like more of a silly drawing and like a really fun piece of artwork. So don't feel pressured that it needs to be absolutely perfect. Inside each of his eyes, I'm going to draw in these like dots for each of his pupil. I think it's like so funny with the contrast of the smaller pupil with the larger eyes. Of course, you can change it up and make the pupil larger, or one is a different size than the other. I think that will also make it really funny. So Bulbasaur does have these patterns on his body, so I'll draw some blotches for that, and I'm going to have it like have a funny kind of like silly face in the front. So this is the mouth for Bulbasaur. And it's looking pretty funny and like really cute already in my mind. Of course, don't feel pressured that you have to draw exactly the way that I do it. You can change it up and have his body like bigger than his head, or like change up the eye size, or the mouth can have a different expression, and just have fun with this drawing. Art doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. The fun thing about drawing is that if it doesn't work out the first time, you can do it again and like try different things with it. Different like outlines, designs. It could be a different stylization. You can do different colors. Like for Bulbasaur, originally I think it's turquoise color with like various shades of green. If you want, you can do a red and orange Bulbasaur. I mean, I've never seen one before, but I think it will look really cool as a fiery Bulbasaur as well, or maybe like a rainbow color one. From here, I'm going to draw the bulb on the back of Bulbasaur, and then from there I should be done with the outline of Bulbasaur pretty much from here. Keep in mind, I do a lot of practice for my artwork, and that's how I get better with time. And if you want to get better at your artwork, that is my recommendation for you as well. Keep practicing and don't give up. Your artwork will only get better with time. So here I'm done the outline for my Bulbasaur and I'm ready to color. Now keep in mind, you can use similar colors to what I'm using or use something completely different. It is really up to you. The main important thing is to have fun with your artwork. Now I'm going to try my best to color within the lines and fill in any white gaps in between. It's not going to be perfect, but that is okay. So from here, I'm going to let you enjoy the rest of my coloring process for this Bulbasaur. And then I'll come back and do a wrap up when we finish up the coloring. So let's start coloring our Bulbasaur. And there you have it. We are done with our Bulbasaur drawing. Here it is, easy step-by-step drawing with Sharon of this cute Pokemon. So let's have a closer look at the artwork. Isn't it so adorable? It's so funny to me. So I'm going to do a couple of other Pokemons coming up. If you're interested in doing more step-by-step drawing with me of various Pokemon, be sure to check out my YouTube channel. And with that said, thank you so much for joining me on this incredibly fun drawing, and I will see you next time. Take care and stay creative, everyone. Bye for now.